Elaine, how are you going today?
Hello Elaine, I'm well thanks.
Good. So it's nice to see you here at the conference.
Yes, I'm very excited to be here. There's a lot of positive energy and we had a great attendance at our acupuncture stream.
And thank you to you for being president as well for the acupuncture group of the Australian Vet Association. I think it's been really helpful.
I think it's important for mainstream vets to see that we're vets just like they are and that we're willing to work with them in all areas, whether it's in general practice or in the organisational aspects of being a vet.
Do you find sometimes clients that seek you out wonder if you are actually a vet as well?
Yes, I do, and they're always reassured when I tell them, yes, I am a fully qualified vet and I used to work in general practice, but they don't come to me to seek general, conventional veterinary type of advice. I have a very niche market type practice where I offer them acupuncture, chiropractic, osteopathic type therapies, and I also offer them Chinese herbs and homotoxicology products.
Whereabouts is your practice?
It's in Geelong, which is a regional city about an hour from Melbourne. And the reason I have a little niche market and I don't offer general practice work is that I'm not looked on as a competitor then to my surrounding practices, and because of that they know that I can offer a bit more, but I'm not going to take their work away from them. So, when I first arrived in Geelong maybe 7-8 years ago, I went around to lots of practices and said, look, this is the sort of work I offer, and they said, thank you very much, we'll call you when we need you, and I never got a call. Roll on 5 years and they said, when can you work in our practice? So I didn't go there to push my agenda, but I did my work and my clients then spread the word. They showed that my sort of work can fill a niche that's maybe not so well filled in general practice. And so they sought me out and said, look, we want to know more, come and help us. This is where I am.
Yeah, that's right. What sort of cases do you see? Maybe what are some of the wow ones that you remember that stick out in your memory?
Well, early in my career, I used to have one miracle a year, what I call one miracle a year. And there was one dog I remember that was hit by a car, and the lady rang me up very distressed and said, we don't know if he'll even live. And an hour later she said, look, he's going into surgery, it looks like he'll live. So then they patched him up. So this is where it's great to be able to integrate the practice. Western medicine can sew them all up, they can repair the fractures, and then they come to me and the lady said, oh, they're not sure if they can save his leg. So we worked on it. And he was,
Which leg was that?
This was a hind leg. It had been badly fractured. The pelvis was shattered. All that sort of stuff. So they fixed him up as best they could surgically, and then I went in there, did a lot of acupuncture, a lot of rehab type work, and we saved his leg. And then he was pretty good. He was back on all fours, running around, and would you believe it? He started chasing the same car that hit him.
No, yeah.
So I obviously didn't work hard enough on his brain.
Yes, I've had that happen with a little geriatric old cat, and we got the cat mobile again, and so happy that it started running outside and then it got hit by
So I do a lot of old geriatric animals, a lot of musculoskeletal problems, and then lately I've been working more on, I've been able to offer a little bit more for the allergic type dogs, the itchy, scratchy type things.
Because they're really tough.
That's right. And I say to my clients right from the start, this is a long haul, there's no quick fixes, we're going to repair the immune system, not just stop the itchy type stuff.
Because it is a hyperimmune system, isn't it?
And then also, more people are coming to me for cancer type therapies and saying, well, what can you offer? There's nothing else, or the stuff that the vet's offering is too toxic. And I said, the first thing we have to do is to stop thinking of it as cancer, because that immediately puts a negative block in our brain. And I had that experience. I thought, cancer, what can I do? It's cancer. But when you don't look at it as cancer and you look at it as a Chinese imbalance or a pattern dysfunction, then you can chip away at it.
I heard they didn't have a name for cancer, but I don't know Mandarin that well.
No. I think they do now with modern medicine.
I think it was called phlegm.
Possibly.
And so they just see it as a blockage, basically, and what can we do to help the energies moving to shift it and go back into a more normal pattern of energy flow.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's wonderful. We have a lot of patients with cancer, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
probably
right.
what you
Yes.
see as well. And
Yes.
it may not be that you're able to completely take the cancer
No,
away,
no.
but they don't know they've got cancer.
No.
They're not reading the book. They're not reading the X-ray.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's the beauty of working with animals. They don't know, woe me, I've got cancer, I'm going to die in 3 months' time. They go, today I feel great because there's a ball in front of me and I can go and play with it. You know?
I can eat.
That's right. So
And I love my
they
own
think
eat.
simple thoughts, and I try and encourage the clients to think in the same sort of way. And I go, enjoy your dog now. Your dog is okay right now.
That's right.
Let's go and put some positive energy
Right.
into it.
Right, that's great. Do you know what I really love of some of your lectures that I've been to? Some of the rehab stuff that you do, like
Yes,
putting
yes.
the scrunchie on. Would you
That's
like to
right.
just elaborate a little bit on some rehab?
I think I call myself the ultimate scavenger. So I have a jigsaw type brain, and when there's a problem, it's like a jigsaw with all the pieces everywhere. And to put the pieces together, I'm always trying to find that lost piece. And when I go to lectures, when I'm talking to people in the street, I go, aha, I can use that. So then I put it together. And I remember once I taught some of the vet techs at the clinic a technique to rehabilitate dogs with vestibular disease to try and regain their balance. And they said, well, where did you learn that from? And I said, well, actually it was the prep teacher at school, because that was a stage where she was showing them some brain gym type exercises for the kids. And I went, I can use that. So I'm not afraid of trying stuff and taking it from other places and putting it together to help our animals.
That's great, yeah. Thank you so much for chatting to us
pleasure.
today. It's wonderful. Thank you.